All behavior comes from the feelings. All the feelings come from the subconscious mind, not the conscious mind. And in your subconscious mind, you've got two programs. This is one of the first things we ever showed people at Partners. You have a program that in there that is all fueled by your opinions. We call them beliefs. And you have a program in there that's all fueled by facts, and we call it truth. So all behavior is going to come from one place or the other. We don't want to take too much time tonight, with the lesson. We want to get into the rest of this. But the truth of the matter, we made this chart. Doug Brown, right before he passed away this Easter, he was working on this chart, and then Rupp and I finished it. And it's just a perfect example. This will show you exactly how every human system works. And we call it the B code, which we'll show you the next slide. But we have two levels to our mind, a conscious level and an unconscious level. We have two functions in our mind. We think and we feel. And we think up here. Right now, if you're trying to think about what I'm doing or what I'm saying, it's all going on up here. But down in here, there's a lot of other stuff going on that we don't, it's below our mental awareness. It's always below our mental awareness. Okay? In this subconscious area of our mind, there's two sides to it. One's plus and one's minus. One is factual and one is opinion. So one is logic and one is nonsense. One is truth and one is belief. We use belief in a negative term. We've been taught to kind of use belief in a positive way, but we separate that out when you come to training with us so that we have to separate it out some way. The way you can tell the difference between belief and truth, I would imagine most of you in here probably have some affinity to a higher power. And I ask people, do you believe in God? And they say, yeah, I believe in God. And then I say, well, do you believe in God or do you know there's God? And I say, if you know that, can I talk you out of it? Could I give you some evidence that there is no God? That's a bunch of baloney. It's just a fallacy. Could I do that to you? And anybody who knows that there's a God, knows the truth about it, will say, no, don't bother, don't give me any evidence. So I say, well, then did you believe in God or you know there's God? Truth is what you know. Belief you can be talked out of. And you think about it. You can be talked out of your belief because you made it up, but that what you know, which is fact and logic, you can't be talked out of. So this is the owner's manual for us. And when you use this manual, we'll refer back to it tonight when we show you what's going on with the conversations with yourself, with your employees, with your managers and whatever. We'll show you how that all works because everything really lays back on this model. And just to finish up on it, whenever I feel an opinion, this is the most crucial part. Whenever I feel an opinion, in other words, if I believe that all of one party, one political party is smart and all of the other political party is dumb, that would be an opinion, okay? And what that would cause me to do, and most of the people in the country vote this way, by the way, and that's why we're having trouble. But what that causes me to do, when I'm under the influence of an opinion, it shuts off my ability to think. If you notice right here, that's shut off. So when I feel an opinion, I can't think. And if I can't think, then I can't make choice. Choice comes when you can think. Thinking is about saying, okay, if I do this, what might happen down the road? I always give the example, how many dead deer do you see on the road? Quite a few. How many dead people do you see crossing the road? Not too many. Very few, okay? Because people, okay, people can think, right? They walk up to the road and they look. They look this way and they look this way and they make a determination. Can I get across there without getting killed? And they almost always do it, right? Deer walks up to the road, jumps across, sees the headlights, gets squashed because they can't think. So I hate to say this, but whenever we can't think, we're just like the deer. And that's where all of our problem and everything comes from. Well, when you're dealing with people, when you're dealing with yourself, you don't want to get in this situation. I have learned when I'm in a situation, don't take action. I get there sometimes like everybody else. But when I'm in this situation, I won't take action. I just stop until I can get this turned back on because I know I'm going to sabotage myself or shoot myself in the foot. We call this the B code. Okay, that's what we're trademarking, the B code. And anybody here who's a member of our alliance that would like a copy of this, we'll get you one and we'll frame it and give it to you. So all you have to do is request it from Marlene and we'll be glad to make you a copy of that chart and give it to you for your reference, and you can hang it up in your office, and it'll always be there for you.